My name is Jim Hocking, and my rank was Bosun's Mate 3rd Class. USS Davis DD 937 was heading to Westpac. We did some work down in the Caribbean for training, and then when we made the Westpac, we left Newport, went to Norfolk to get orders, I believe. Then we went through the Panama Canal. From the Panama Canal, we went to Midway, and then Guam, and Hawaii before Midway and Guam. Hawaii, Midway, Guam, and then to the Philippines, where we took our orders for going onto the gun line in Vietnam in October of 1968. We were there, we operated in the area of the DMZ for our first assignment. We operated with the New Jersey, the battleship New Jersey. In the late October 1968, we were engaged in combat 4 or 5 days in a row. We received shrapnel hits, but we did not receive any direct hits. Nobody was hurt. We fired a lot of 5-inch 54 gun rounds back at the site that was firing at us, and subsequently, we believe, never knew for sure, that the New Jersey ended that battle. You can't describe how loud it is. The muzzle flash is huge, and the noise is loud. I have movies. Powerful ship, and we were for 40 days we were with her when she was operating, when we were operating, mostly gunfire support, and then we did other missions later on, which I really don't know about. We did strafing runs along the beach and stuff like that. On the Davis, I was in the 5-inch 54 magazine, and I operated the controls that rotated the drums that sent the bullets and the powder cartridges up to the gun. Very loud, but I was down below, so I felt it more than I heard it. So it really wasn't loud for that purpose, but I had been up on deck, and I did hear the guns go off, so it was very loud. We did a tour on the gun line, and then we went to Sasebo, Japan, Hong Kong, Busan, Korea, back to the Philippines, back to the gun line, back and forth. Well, when we went to Westpac, to Vietnam, I was a deck seaman. And my responsibility as a deck seaman would be to chip paint, clean the boats, the whale boat and the captain's gig, and basically maintain the decks under the supervision of the bosun's mate. When we came back from Vietnam, I was promoted. I earned the promotion to bosun's mate 3rd, and then I was in charge of certain areas of the ship, and it rotated. So I might be in charge of the forecastle, the bow, and responsible for the maintenance of the anchors, or I might be responsible for the maintenance and upkeep of the whale boat or the captain's gig, or I might be in charge of the maintenance of the port deck, or the starboard deck, making sure that everything was properly painted and in functioning order. The duty was mostly gunfire support, and we operated mostly between Da Nang and the DMZ, and we would wait for a call for fire, or we would fire what they call harassment and interdiction. We would go into Da Nang Harbor at night, and we would randomly shoot the guns in different directions, knowing that our troops were pulled back and in safe territory. But after we were done with doing our tour on the gun line and we were being detached from the Pacific Fleet, we made our way down to Sydney, Australia, over to Wellington, New Zealand, up to Pago Pago in Samoa, American Samoa, back up to Hawaii, back over to the Panama Canal, and then home. After being on the Davis, we came back from Vietnam. The ship went into Boston for work on rehabbing the anti-submarine weaponry, and so she was decommissioned, and I was assigned to the USS Gearing,